of several episodes, and today in this episode we want to use something that is very practical, and that something that is very practical is of course the lesson of the day of the Course in Miracles. And we are accompanied here. I'm going to look at my script. Let not my mind deny the thought of God. It is an indication that uh, I'm really here very motivated and ask for help, that I will no longer deny what is real. And yeah, this is what we are coming here together, right? Thank you for those few sounds in the background. And yeah, our prayer, it is a prayer in that communication with the Christ mind, in this coming with open arms, hands, and open heart, and asking for help, because we knew that in the viciousness of that denial of the help coming from the Holy Spirit, coming from whole mind, we were just lost. We were just thinking, well, we are well on the way and everything is working just fine. And this is what mind is, this is what life is. And now we become the update directly from out of time, that this was like nicely embedded in the thinking of the ego, denying the truth and denying the wholeness of our self, of our being, of our own mind. And today we are in the practice of no longer allowing that or seeking that, to let our mind deny the truth, the creative thought, God, the thought of God, and let not my mind praying literally for that help. Now, if we are looking right at the very beginning of this lesson, we will see very clearly the connection to that theme of trying to find, let's start out with trying to find a safety in a new connection, in a new way of communicating, in a new contact with whole self. And that perfect safety would really offer us complete security in mind. That will offer us a certainty of mind. And you are so very welcome to join me here. And in that joining, to become aware that that certainty comes through that contact with whole mind. Every time you join with whole mind. And I'm not even particularly pinpointing that with Christian terminology, mm, and saying with your contact with Christ, but I'm making the emphasis that it has to be the truth and only the truth of one singular truth, of which the world is exposed as an illusion, is exposed as a thought system that we have made up ourselves. And in that making up of ourselves, we literally have lost or denied, forgotten that memory of who we are. So keeping that on a complete level of self recognition, of power, of thought. Now, yes, I do use the terminology of thought of God, but I'm not defining God in any way as it has been done in religious establishment, neither in Eastern ways nor in Western ways. but God really is what we are, what you are, as that perfect creation, as the one thought extension. That means we are forever an effect of that one thought. And we do acknowledge that we have not created ourselves, but what we truly are is divine, is whole, is already healed, is already awake. And that hasn't been made up by ourselves. Sorry to tell you that right away. What we have made up, what we have fabricated in our mind, what we have started to dream and hallucinated was nothing else than a sequence of images. We were image makers, sequences of dreams. It's really like one image after the next, and what comes out is a whole movie, a movie in which you see figures, in movie in which you experience yourself as happy or sad, as fearful or in peace, but never beyond the imagery. What we are as that creative thought of God goes beyond the comprehension of perceptual mind. That's why I was just saying we are talking here about self-realization, self-recognition, because it is about that power of thought itself. And that is what we truly share. We do not share anything else but that. And once that has everything has been given to that thought, now the questions are answered by themselves. Now you can point a question and you can ask a question, but somehow you will smile because you know you're not gonna get an answer here. You're not gonna get an answer in concepts. You will get a clear answer from out of time, directing you to change your mind about everything you think here and perceive here and go straight into the experience. And this is the invitation. So if you have some time, please join me here on Spreaker.com in the Voice from Heaven, and you will see that we have a moment here live in Perfectly Safe Forever in the 24th episode. Welcome. I love you. I love you dearly, and I'm so grateful that there is given us, me and you, a teaching, let's say, a teaching that, yeah, that shows us that we are not alone, a teaching that joins us automatically in his mind, in the mind, in the whole mind, in the universal mind, in the mind of God, and shows us that we are not this, we are not bodies, we are not separate beings. So I'll be right back with you. Thank you.